What is up guys, I'm Julien, the French winemaking guy who makes wine videos here on YouTube. Yes, wine videos. So welcome back to another wine video. So this is episode 20 of Julien's Wine School, the series where we learn everything that you should know about wine or everything that hopefully you want to know about wine, otherwise just let me know. So a few months ago I made a video explaining all the details and intricacies of the 1855 classifications of the wines from Bordeaux. We covered its history, how the classification came about and how the classification was done. And if you haven't watched that video, if you want to learn more about the 1855 classification itself, well, I certainly recommend you have a look at it. Here, I'll link to it right here and at the end of this very video. Now, if you watched that video, there was one thing that was missing from it that you can probably tell. It was the names of all the classified chateaux in 1855. And a supporter of the channel just asked me on Facebook to make a video exactly about this, to learn more about the names of all these super famous wine estates and how to pronounce them, in particular from the first grows to the fifth grows. And since I'm French and I've studied winemaking in Bordeaux and I pretty much know them all, well, I thought this was quite a good idea. I didn't have anything else to do today, obviously, so I thought this would be a great challenge, and I'm always up for helping out our community and make videos about topics that you guys are wondering about. So in the 1855 classification there is 60 chateaux from the Médoc and one from the Pessac-Léognan area in the south of Bordeaux, the city itself, based on 5 different categories. The Premier Crus, there were 5 Premier Crus, 14 Deuxième Crus, Second Grows, 14 Troisième Crus, Third Grows, 10 Quatrième Crus, 4th Grows, 18 Cinquième Crus, 5th Grows. Oh, and at the very end of this video I will give you all of my favorite chateaux and why I love them, my favorite wines in the area, so make sure to stay tuned to the channel for this as well. So here they are, all in descending order of their ranking. All the chateaux, for each I will try to pronounce the genuine French way as well as the interpretation of English, if I can remember how it is done. Also, I will try to go quite quickly so this doesn't take an hour. And if the pronunciation of one of the chateaux in particular interests you, you can always pause and watch it and replay again. So here they are with no cuts and edits. Hopefully 60 of the best chateaux in Bordeaux pronounced just for you. So we'll start with the Premier Crus, the very first grows, the top estates, the most famous ones that you probably know already, but you might learn something about their pronunciation. So you got the Chateau Haut-Brion in Pessac-Léognan, Chateau Haut-Brion or Chateau Haut-Brion. Then comes Chateau Lafite-Rothschild, Chateau Lafite-Rothschild we would say in French, up in Pauillac, but in English you'd say Chateau Lafite-Rothschild. Then Chateau Latour, also in Pauillac, Chateau Latour or Chateau Latour. Then Chateau Margaux, the one that is so dear to my heart, Chateau Margaux or Chateau Margaux in Margaux obviously. And then Chateau Mouton-Rothschild, Chateau Mouton-Rothschild we would say in French, next to Lafite-Rothschild up in Pauillac. Then come the second grows. You got Chateau Brane-Cantenac, Chateau Brane-Cantenac or Brane-Cantenac in the village of Cantenac, but in the AOC of Margaux area. Chateau Cos-d'Estournel up in Saint-Estèphe, Chateau Cos-d'Estournel, Chateau Cos-d'Estournel. Then Chateau Ducru-Beaucaillou, Chateau Ducru-Beaucaillou in Saint-Julien, Chateau Ducru-Beaucaillou. Chateau Durfort-Vivens, again in Margaux, Chateau Durfort-Vivens or Durfort-Vivens. Chateau Gruaud-Larose, also in Saint-Julien, Chateau Gruaud-Larose. Chateau Lascombes, that one I love too, Chateau Lascombes in Margaux, Chateau Lascombes maybe in English. Chateau Léoville-Barton in Saint-Julien, Chateau Léoville-Barton, Chateau Léoville-Barton. Chateau Léoville-Lascaz, the series of the Léoville, Chateau Léoville-Lascaz in Saint-Julien, Léoville-Poiferré, Léoville-Poiferré. Chateau Montrose up in Saint-Estèphe, fantastic second grouse, it's almost the first grouse at this point. Chateau Pichon-Longueville, Baron de Pichon, so Baron de Pichon Baron up in Pauillac, and Chateau Pichon-Longueville, Comtesse de la Langue, so Pichon Comtesse, also in Pauillac. Chateau Rauzan-Ségla in Margaux, Chateau Rauzan-Ségla. And Chateau Rauzan-Gassiès, I think it's neighbor up in Margaux, Chateau Rauzan-Gassiès. Third grouse, Chateau Boyd-Cantenac, again in Cantenac, but in the area of Margaux, Chateau Boyd-Cantenac. Chateau Calon-Ségur up in Saint-Estèphe. This one is really good. Chateau Calon-Ségur. Chateau Cantenac Brown. Chateau Cantenac Brown, easy, that one in English. Chateau Desmirailles. Chateau Desmirailles in Margaux. Chateau Ferrière, also in Margaux. Chateau Ferrière. Chateau Giscourt, that's in Labarde, in the areas of Margaux as well. Chateau d'Isson, also in Cantenac in Margaux. I visited that one, made a video, you should check it out. Chateau Kirwan in Cantenac, also Margaux, Chateau Kirwan. Then Chateau Lagrange in Saint-Julien, large estate, but really some interesting wines. Chateau La Lagune, that's in Haut-Médoc, surprisingly, not in the very top estates, but it's a bit of an exception, Chateau La Lagune. Then you got Chateau Langlois-Barton, up in Saint-Julien, Chateau Langlois-Barton. Chateau Malescaut Saint-Exupéry, Chateau Malescaut Saint-Exupéry, Chateau Malescaut Saint-Exupéry. Chateau Marquis d'Alem. Don't pronounce the S on this one. Chateau Marquis d'Alem, Chateau Palmer or Chateau Palmer. I think you can say Palmer, that'd be okay, but if you want to pronounce it the French way, Chateau Palmer. Fourth growth, Chateau Bechevel up in Saint-Julien, Chateau Bechevel, Chateau Braner Ducru in Saint-Julien, and Chateau Duart-Milon in Pauillac. You got Chateau Lafite-Rothschild, Chateau Lafite-Rothschild in Saint-Estèphe, Chateau Marquis de Terme, Chateau Marquis de Terme in Margaux, Chateau Pouget, or again in Cantenac, you know, Cantenac, the village of Cantenac, it makes some fantastic wines in the area of Margaux. Chateau Prieuré-Lichine, Chateau Prieuré-Lichine, also in Margaux. Chateau Saint-Pierre, Chateau Saint-Pierre in Saint-Julien. Chateau Talbot, also in Saint-Julien, don't pronounce the T on this one, Talbot, Chateau Talbot. And Chateau Latour Carnet in Saint-Laurent-de-Médoc, and that's also in the IOC Médoc, Chateau Latour Carnet. Fifth growth, Chateau d'Armaillac up in Pauillac, Chateau d'Armaillac next to Mouton-Rothschild, Chateau Bataillé, got some great memories of an old Bataillé up in Pauillac. Chateau Belgrave in Saint-Laurent-de-Médoc, another one in the Haut-Médoc appellation. Chateau Camansac, also in the AOC Haut-Médoc, Chateau Camansac. Chateau Cantemerle, or maybe Cantemerle, that's in Margaux, also in the AOC Médoc. Chateau Clair-Milon, another neighbor from Mouton-Rothschild, Chateau Clair-Milon. Chateau Cos-Laborie next to Cos-d'Estournel, Chateau Cos-Laborie, Chateau Cos-Laborie up in Saint-Estèphe. Chateau Croisé-Baz, no, I got it right. Wrong. Croisé-Bage, Chateau Croisé-Bage. Chateau d'Auzac in Labarde, Margaux. Chateau Puy-Ducasse, Grand Puy-Ducasse, should I say. Chateau Grand Puy-Lacoste, also in Pauillac. Chateau Haut-Bage Libéral, Chateau Haut-Bataillé, all of those are in Pauillac. Fantastic fifth growths in Pauillac, and those are absolutely fantastic. Chateau Lynch-Bage, you can probably say Lynch-Bage. And there's also Lynch-Moussas, I think it's a family anyways. Chateau Pédesclos, I visited that one, a friend with them, they're fantastic estate. Chateau Pédesclos, Chateau Pontet-Canet, obviously Chateau Pontet-Canet. Chateau du Tertre up in Arsac, also in Margaux, fantastic estate that I love. And that's pretty much it. I hope this was useful. It was a little bit tricky, maybe it wasn't that entertaining, but hopefully you've got the correct pronunciations of all these estates now in the box and on the web, on the internet. If you like learning about wine, well, make sure to have a look around my channel. I made a video about how the wines from Bordeaux are made at Chateau Pédesclos in Pauillac, and I made other videos about Bordeaux and many other topics, so make sure to have a look around my channel. If you love sharing about wine, I'd love to hear what are your favorite wines from Bordeaux from the 1855 classification. Make sure to turn the notifications on to get all the updates when I create some of those videos. If you dislike these videos, well, I would appreciate if you gave it a thumb down, but if you liked it, I would absolutely love if you gave it a thumb up. And that's it pretty much for me today. Oh no, and I wanted to give you my favorite wines from the 1855 classification. I've tried quite a few of them. I've worked in the Médoc for quite a while, so here are my very favorite chateaux and favorite wines and why. I'll try to keep it short. I mean, I've got millions of stories and I should probably make a series on all those wine stories, but I'll give you a few of mine. Well, essentially I worked at Chateau Margaux and I spent about 9 months over there, so Chateau Margaux is always going to be so dear to my heart. It's a stunning estate. I'll show you a few images here. Stunning estate. The wines are absolutely superb. They're dense but also elegant, all the elegance of Margaux. Also in Margaux, I really like Chateau Giscourt and Chateau du Tertre. I used to work for them a couple of years ago. A great estate, great people. Those are a little bit more affordable than many of the Margaux that you can find around, even though the quality is just absolutely superb. So Chateau and Chateau du Tertre are absolutely recommended. Generally speaking, I love Margaux. I love the elegance of Margaux, and I just spend so much time in Margaux that I'm just loving the area. I also love Chateau that I visited and made a video about. This beautiful estate. The wines are deep, the wines are very, very big for Margaux, but I quite like that style as well. In Pauillac, I don't mind Chateau Mouton-Rothschild and Chateau Lafite-Rothschild. You know, they're really, really good estate. I should and I would like to taste more vintages. Perhaps I haven't had so much opportunities, but the few I've had have been fantastic. And as I was telling you, I really love Chateau Pessac-Léognan. So this is an estate that used to be not considered all that good, but they've restructured the vineyard. They've replanted a huge part of the vineyard. They constructed an entirely new, super modern fermentation room, winery, I should say, barrel room, fermentation room. Everything is really modern now. The people there are extremely nice and kind and very, very precise, very, very knowledgeable. So the wines are just shooting up in quality. Really, really love Chateau Pessac-Léognan. I'm a huge fan, I've always been a huge fan of Cos-d'Estournel. I mean, who isn't, I guess. Up in Saint-Estèphe, the estate is superb, the chateau is fantastic, and the wines are just stunning every time you come across them, or every time I've had a chance to try them. Just love them. I also love Haut-Brion, as I was telling you, down in Pessac-Léognan, within the walls pretty much of the city, surrounded by, you know, houses and buildings from the city, but stunning, stunning, stunning estates. I've always loved them. La Lagune, I've got some great memories of. I mean, there's so many, but those are the ones that have really stuck to my heart for the quality of their wines. Oh, and there's Lascombes also in Margaux that I remember enjoying the wines from Chateau Lascombes, also rather affordable for Margaux, but all the precision, the finesse, the elegance of Margaux. So those are the ones that I've really struck and stuck into my head, because I've worked with them, because I've had great memories of them all. So I definitely recommend you try those. But yeah, that was me for today. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I'll leave it there for today. It's probably been long enough, this video, and I hope to see you soon in the wonderful world of wine. Make sure to subscribe again and support the channel. I need it. It's a lot of work, it's a lot of effort to make those videos, and not enough people are watching them. So if you want to share any of my videos and many others, and leave me a comment, suggest some video topics to create more videos, feel free to do so. See, I answered that viewer that asked me to make that specific videos just to please him, and hopefully a lot of you as well. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I will see you soon in the wonderful world of wine. Cheers.